Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about how to find harmonics in the on the violin. So I was told, I was taught actually a few days ago of how to do this, and so I'm just gonna take this opportunity to also practice and teach, and also talk about it. So to find the harmonics, basically what I was taught is basically from your first position. And then if you slide down your hand, so once the hand touch your violin, stop. And if you hit my hand, I'm just stretching, flatten my pinky and play. So this might be one of the hardest things. So because like at the beginning of my learning, I was told to keep my finger curved all the time, right? And now I have to flatten it, and it's just it's a counter intuitive for me to actually like flatten it. But to find a harmonics, basically slide down. Once my hand is touched, it's already touched. Stop, and then stretch it. And if you notice carefully, I'm not pressing it. I'm not pressing the string. I'm just touching it lightly, touch it and play like with basically like just commit that this is the spot and I'm gonna go for it. So, do this a couple of times, and basically there were times that I just gonna not touch it. But my teacher also said, if I touch it and I played it and it's not the sound, it's great because I get to also hear the sound that is not the harmonics, and that's always good. And then and I asked her whether this is the same for every string, and she said yes. So basically, from the first position, come down, touch, my hand touch it, stop, stretch it, right? And then let's try the A string. So I'm back to the A, first position, come down, touch it, flatten it. So that's not. So let's try again. Touch, stretch. Here you go. Right? So touch, stretch, flatten it, like not stretch, like flat. The E string, touch, flatten it. No, that's not. Come back, touch, flat. There you go. And then the G string is the hardest one because as you know, the contour of the hands. So come back to the first position, down, touch, flatten it. And as you can see, I'm not I'm not pressing it down. I'm just touch. Like see, this is I'm pressing. I'm just touching. Like if you press it, it's not gonna, it's not harmonics, it's just a note. But if you want to play harmonics, it's basically, that's not it. That's the A string. There you go. That's it. See, I'm not pressing it because if I press it, see, that's different. So harmonics on the D string, touch. No, that's not it. This is it. And basically what I've been practicing is just like come back, slide, touch, stretch, and commit to it. So the E string, because as you can see, my elbow is moving out. So the hand already touched right here. G, one more time. So that's how to find the harmonics. The E is really tricky. Okay, so that's pretty much the how to find it is sliding, and the hardest part is actually the other side. So you have to hold. So when you slide it down, the thumb needs to be there too. And down in the A. So this is a G string. Slide down, stretch. No, not stretch, sorry. Slide, touch, flat. Like don't move your hand, just flatten out your pinky. So just keep doing that if you want to find the harmonics. Like don't do this. You see my hand move. I just touch it, stretch. See it, my hand move. Like once your hand is here, like don't do that. So I just learned it the other day. So I'm still also like learning how to find it too. The E is super tricky. Okay, so that's pretty much it. How to find harmonics. You see, it's not that difficult. I just need to practice a little bit more. So you know, this is one of the skills, one of the techniques I think that you can find. And basically harmonics is happen basically it is in the middle of the violin. And so, and then with this technique, you'll be able to find it easily because the same thing, once your hand touch, just like, you know, flatten it and commit to it and just play. If you hit it, but it's not like it's somewhere else, it's fine because you get to learn about your violin too. So thank you so much for watching. And this is B and the violins. And so help subscribe if you like the like, you know, to hear more, to learn with me along with my journey. So subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.